Have you ever wondered what happens when you plug into your brain? It sounds like science fiction, but it's actually a reality thanks to a technology called electroencephalography, or EEG. By connecting electrodes to your scalp, an EEG can measure the electrical activity in your brain, but that's just the beginning. In this episode, we'll explain how EEGs work, what they're used for, and why they're a valuable tool for diagnosing various disorders. We'll also explore the fascinating science behind brain waves and how they can reveal the inner workings of your mind. So get ready to learn about the hidden power of EEGs and the incredible complexity of your brain. What happens when you connect to your brain? The technology has also been used to diagnose ADHD, a disorder marked by an ongoing pattern of inattention or hyperactivity that interferes with functioning and development. It can detect sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, which causes breathing to repeatedly stop and start during sleep. An EEG can also monitor brain activity during sleep to diagnose other conditions such as restless leg syndrome, which causes an irresistible urge to move the legs while sleeping. Each instrument in the orchestra represents a different brain region, and the volume of each instrument corresponds to its level of activity. By analyzing the symphony, experts can identify any instruments that are playing out of tune or too loudly or softly, indicating a potential problem. It also highlights the importance of investing in research and training for healthcare professionals who use EEG to diagnose and treat various disorders. By understanding the science behind EEGs, we can harness their power to diagnose and treat various disorders, ultimately improving the lives of countless individuals who rely on this technology. If you enjoyed this episode and want to learn more about the human body and its incredible capabilities, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world within you. So the next time you hear the rhythmic symphony of your brain, take a moment to appreciate the incredible complexity and beauty of this electrifying phenomenon. By analyzing brainwave activity, experts can identify differences between individuals with ADHD and those without the condition, leading to more accurate diagnosis and personalized treatment plans. The electrodes placed on your scalp do not penetrate the skin, but they can still detect the electrical activity of your brain. This is because the brain generates electromagnetic fields as it processes information, and these fields can be picked up by the electrodes. When you connect an EEG to your brain, you open a window into the inner workings of your mind. The electrodes placed on your scalp pick up the electrical signals generated by your brain cells, which are constantly communicating with each other through these signals. An EEG records these signals and displays them as a waveform, allowing experts to analyze your brain's activity in real time. But what exactly does this waveform tell us? Each type of brainwave corresponds to a different mental state, such as relaxation, focus, or even sleep. The answer lies in the neurons, or nerve cells that make up the brain tissue. Neurons communicate with each other through electrical impulses, and these impulses generate magnetic fields that can be measured by an EEG. When neurons are at rest, they maintain an electrical charge, but when they become active, they send signals to other neurons by changing this charge. This change in charge generates a magnetic field that can be detected by the EEG. By interpreting these waves, experts can diagnose various disorders, including epilepsy, Alzheimer's disease, and ADHD. One of the most exciting applications of EEG is in the diagnosis of various disorders. In its early stages, the disease can be difficult to identify as many symptoms overlap with normal aging. However, an EEG can measure the speed of brain waves and detect subtle changes that indicate the onset of Alzheimer's. This early detection is crucial as it allows for timely interventions that can slow down the progression of the disease. By analyzing brainwave patterns, experts can identify abnormalities that may not be apparent through traditional methods. For example, people with epilepsy experience seizures due to abnormal electrical activity in their brains. An EEG can detect these abnormal waves, helping doctors develop an effective treatment plan. They can also monitor brain activity during surgery or measure the effects of brain injuries. The power of EEG, diagnosing disorders through brain waves. Similarly, EEG has revolutionized the diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease. But the benefits of EEG don't stop there. Moreover, EEG has numerous applications in the field of sleep medicine. The science behind EEGs, understanding your brain's electric symphony. At its core, an EEG is a non-invasive way to study brain function. When you connect to your brain with an EEG, you're essentially listening to the symphony of your brain's electrical activity, But what exactly causes these electrical signals in the brain? Understanding the science behind EEGs allows us to appreciate the complexity of our brains and the incredible technology that lets us study them. In conclusion, connecting to your brain with an EEG reveals a hidden world of electrical activity that orchestrates our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey into the world of EEGs.